What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Sin Talk TV, and today I'm gonna go over a fragrance that I found at my local Burlington's for a very good price. And also, this fragrance I've been eyeing for quite some time. I've just been seeing aftershave versions of this fragrance, so I finally got a chance to come across the actual fragrance. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. So that fragrance is from the House of Guest. This is Guest Effect Man On EDT. There you go. There's the box. As stated before, this is an EDT concentration, 100 ml size bottle. And this fragrance ran me $18 and some change. And here is the bottle. You know, I really do dig how this bottle looks. This bottle is pretty unique and it's definitely slick. But that atomizer on this is what I don't like, because you got to press on this little plastic surface right there and it just do like a little puff. Not too much of a little puff, but you know what I mean. So what do I get out of this fragrance? I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a dupe of Mont Blanc Legend, or Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, a little bit of Armani Code, or at least Armani Code EDP as well. But that's what you get, is those two fragrances, like Mont Blanc Legend and Armani Code together. This is what you get as a dupe. So let's just get into these notes. In the top, you get some pineapple, you get some star anise, grapefruit, and some mandarin orange. Immediately I get a very powdery, somewhat of a masculine floral aspect when it comes to that star anise. The fruitiness, that grapefruit and that pineapple, I really don't get. It's kind of subtle. What's really taking control of the top is that star anise. Powdery, a little bit of a spice as well, and a little bit of a masculine floral aspect as well. But once you transition to the mid notes, you get some clary sage, rosemary, and some violet leaf. So in terms of that clary sage, that star anise and that clary sage is really bold as it dries down on your skin. The clary sage gives you a soft, sweet, herbaceous, lavender powderiness, adding more to that star anise in terms of that floral powderiness with that star anise. Then with the rosemary, it gets a little bit minty. The minty aspect to this fragrance is subtle in terms of that rosemary. Then you get some violet leaves that gives it some more of a green fougere type of an aspect, but also it gives it like a herbaceous, a fresh herbaceous type of an aspect to it as it's starting to dry down. But mainly so far is star anise and clary sage. So as you transition to the mid, finally you get some musk, ambroxan, vanilla, gaiac wood, as well as some sandalwood. Sandalwood gives it that woody, soft, creamy type of a woodiness. Then musk makes it a little bit more dry, animalic, a little bit more of a masculine touch to it. And ambroxan makes it a little bit more of an airy type of, makes it a little bit more aromatic, an aromatic type of a aspect to the fragrance. And to the mid, to me, vanilla and gaiac wood. Well, vanilla is subtle as well, but you do get that creaminess in terms of the vanilla and the sandalwood dominantly into the base as it dries down. So technically, when it's all said and done, you get a powdery, masculine floral aspect to this fragrance with a little bit of a subtle fruitiness and subtle animalic touch and subtle woodiness as well, with a little bit of a green fougere type of aspect when it's all said and done. Now, this fragrance, to me, in my honest opinion, is beautiful. Take Armani Code and Mont Blanc Legend and infuse it, then it has a baby, and that baby is this beautiful smelling fragrance. I really do dig it. For the price, what was it, $18 or some change? You could do a lot worse. I was very curious for a very long time on how this fragrance smelled, but I kept seeing aftershave of this, and I finally ran across and found the actual fragrance, and I'm glad I did, because this is not bad. But that's not where it stops. Let's get into that performance. Now, the performance, not too good, unfortunately. The performance was good, the projection was good within between 30 minutes to an hour, subtly sitting closer to the skin, really close to the skin. Now, I will say that if you wear this in like, high heat situations, this will push out even a little bit more, giving you a more satisfying experience with the performance and longevity. But I will say still dial the sprays down a little bit, because you got that powderiness, you got that fougere type of a dense green aspect to it, as well as some vanilla and that saddlewood, which can maybe make it a little bit cloying. So you might want to dial the spray down just a little bit, but at the same time, it's a subtle aspect of a fragrance. It's not that much of a beast, so you're probably gonna have to up the sprays on this so you can get the performance that you wish for. But other than that, scent profile, gorgeous, love it. Age group, doesn't matter what age you are, rock it. Does not matter. Specifically, if you want my specific opinion on this, I'd say this is more suited for like middle age on up. Doesn't have like that playfulness, doesn't have like, that immature sensuality, doesn't have that, that mass appeal to it, to where it's just captivating all over the place for younger guys. So I'll say middle age on up with this bad boy. I will not pay no more than what I paid for this. So if you pay $20, that's cool. But anywhere in that range, like 25, 30 on up, nope. No. If you can find it less, that's a steal to me. So do not pay no more than 20, 25 bucks for this, because I think you'll be beating yourself. So you can find it for less. Definitely pick it up and try it for yourself. Didn't receive any compliments, unfortunately, because I haven't worn it around a lot of people yet. So I was just wearing it for me, just to test and do this video and a full review. So didn't receive any compliments. Doesn't mean that you wouldn't, doesn't mean that I wouldn't, but it does, to me, has a compliment factor in terms of, the scent profile and the way that it smells. So yeah, I feel like this is a compliment getting factor of a fragrance, mainly because you do have, that familiarity to Mont Blanc Legend. Then you have Armani Code, which in my experience are one of my most complimented fragrances that I have in my collection. So this will get the job done in terms of compliments, I would think. So that's all that I got for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. As always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed. Have a good one, and I'm out of here. Peace. Ooh.